profit and loss statement says you made $50,000 last year, but your bank account is sitting at $3,000 and you're stressed about paying next month's rent. Does this sound familiar? You're not crazy and you're not bad at business and you're definitely not alone. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this happens and what to do about it. I'm Andrea, and this is one of the most common questions that I get from small business owners. They look at their profit and loss statement, see they're profitable, but then they wonder, why can't they afford to invest in new equipment or take a real vacation or even sleep soundly at night knowing that their bills are covered? Here's the thing. Profit and cash are two completely different animals. And until you understand the difference, you'll always feel like your business is playing tricks on you. Let me break this down simply. Profit is what's left after you subtract all your expenses from your revenue on paper. Cash is what's actually sitting in your bank account and can be used today. Think of it like this. If I sell you a massage package for $500 today, but you're paying me $100 a month for 5 months, my books show I made $500 today. But my bank account only has $100. The other $400 exists on paper, but I can't use it to pay my rent. So where does all of that cash disappear to? Here are the big ones. First, you're paying down debt. Let's say that you have an equipment loan. Every month you pay toward the loan. However, only part of that payment is interest, which shows up as an expense on your profit and loss statement. The rest, that's paying down the principal, which doesn't reduce your profit, but absolutely reduces your cash. Second, you bought inventory or supplies that you haven't used yet. You spent money on supplies last month, but only used part of them. Your profit and loss only shows what you've actually used, but your bank account is missing the full amount that you spent. And third, your customers haven't paid you yet. Remember that massage package? You earned the revenue, which shows as profit, but the cash is still coming in an installment. Let me give you an example that might help this click. Nancy is a massage therapist and runs a successful practice. On paper, she made a $55,000 profit last year. She should be thrilled, right? But Nancy is stressed because she never seems to have cash on hand. Here's what's really happening. Nancy took out an $8,000 loan for her initial setup, massage table, equipment, and deposits. Every month, she's paid $200 towards that loan, but only $25 of that is interest. The other $175 was reducing her debt, which is great, but it wasn't showing up as an expense on her profit statement. She also sold massage packages to clients who paid monthly. In December, she sold $6,000 worth of packages, but clients were paying her $500 per month throughout the year. So her December books showed $6,000 in revenue, but her December bank account only got $1,500. She's also bought supplies, oils, linens, and other things that she'll use over several months, but she's paid for them all up front. So on paper, profitable year. In her bank account, constant stress about cash flow. The crazy part is that Nancy thinks that she's doing something wrong, but she isn't. This is how business works when you don't understand the difference between profit and cash. Okay, so how do you fix this? 3 things. The first one, track both numbers. You need to track both your profit and your cash. Your profit and loss statement is essential. It tells you if your business model works, but you also need a cash flow statement or a simple cash tracker. Your profit tells you if you're building a sustainable business, and your cash tells you if you can pay the bills this month. I recommend checking both weekly. The second thing is to plan for cash gaps. If you know you'll have slow cash months, maybe you're seasonal, or you have big loan payments, or clients pay slowly, plan for it. Set aside cash during good months to cover the tight ones. A simple rule of thumb is to try to keep 2 to 3 months of expenses in your business account. I know that sounds like a lot when you're already cash tight, but even building up to 1 month makes a huge difference for your stress levels. The third thing is to understand your customer payment patterns. Really understand when your customers pay you. Suppose you're doing payment plans. Factor that into your cash planning. If you invoice and clients pay in 30 days, don't plan to spend that money for at least 30 days. Some business owners get excited when they have big sales months and immediately spend that profit, forgetting that the cash might come in over the next 6 months. All right, here's what I want you to do this week. Step 1, take a look at your bank balance right now. Then look at your profit and loss for this year. Are they wildly different? If so, then you're completely normal. Step 2, list where your cash is going that doesn't show up as expenses. Loan payments, inventory purchases, and equipment you bought. This isn't bad, it's just not profit and loss expenses. Step 3, look at when your customers actually pay you versus when you earn the revenue. If there's a big gap, that's probably part of your cash flow challenge. And step 4 is to start tracking your cash weekly, not just looking at your monthly profit. It takes 5 minutes and it will save you so much stress. Here's the thing. Understanding the difference between cash and profit doesn't just help reduce your stress. It enables you to make better business decisions. You'll know when you can actually afford that new equipment, when to hire help, and when to invest in growth. If this makes sense to you, please subscribe. I share practical financial insights for small business owners every week, real-world stuff that actually helps you run your business better, not just theoretical accounting concepts. If this video made you realize that you need help figuring out your cash flow, I offer free consultations, and we can examine your specific situation together. The link is in the description. And finally, comment and let me know, what's your biggest cash flow challenge? Is it customer payments, loan payments, or something else entirely? I read every comment, and your question just might be my next video topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.